upon a time, was four little boys.
Four little boys?
Yep.
Okay.
It was Kenzie, and Mia.
Okay. So it was Oliver, Orion, Kenzie, and Mia. Okay.
Then they were walking on the forest.
They're walking in the forest.
Also, the giant monster.
A giant monster? What kind of monster?
It was red.
It was red, and what else?
It was one eye.
It only had one eye?
It had two eyes.
Two? Oh, it had one eye and then two eyes, so three eyes total?
Yep.
Did it have claws?
No, we have orange claws.
Orange claws. And what about a tail?
It's have really a black tail.
A black tail. And did it have fur like a bear, or did it have scales like a lizard?
It have scales, which
Oh, wow. Sounds really spooky. So they were walking in the woods and they saw a monster, and then what happened?
and they termite in and he bited Tansy and bited in Mia.
He bited Kenzie and Mia?
Yep.
And what'd you guys do? Did you guys save them?
Yep.
What'd you and Ollie do?
They just beat the monster.
You beat the monster?
Yep. Both of us made the monster.
Oh, you did?
Yep. And then Tansy and Mia are safe.
And Kenzie and Mia were safe?
Yep. The end.
That was the whole story?
Yeah, that's the end.
Wow.
That was the end.
Oh.
And they go home.
Oh, then they went home?
Yep.
And where'd you go?
We go at home too. Both of us go at home.
Did you get some ice cream or something on the way?
Yeah, we did ice cream on the way.
What kind?
It was blue and blue.
Blue and blue? Double blue ice cream?
Yep.
Did it come in a cone or a bowl?
It's in a bowl. It's in a cone.
Oh, it came in a cone?
Yep.
Did you put sprinkles on it? Or chocolate sauce?
And there's no chocolate stuff on. There's no chocolate sauce. There's no chocolate sauce.
No chocolate sauce, just sprinkles?
Yeah, just sprinkles. There's no chocolate sauce at the ice cream store.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
They got all the flavors.
Okay.
They have a bunch of flavors.
So is it Dad's turn to tell a story?
Yep, it's your turn to tell the story now again.
Okay, this is Dad's turn to tell a story. So, once upon a time, there was a little boy named Orion and a daddy.
Yep.
And they were laying in bed. And what were they watching?
Football.
Watching football. They were laying in bed watching football.
And you're Shane Young.
Oh, I'm Shane Young. The daddy's name's Shane Young. Okay.
Daddy was Shane Young.
Okay, and your name's Orion.
Yeah.
Orion Ronald.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
Okay. So they were laying in bed, and all of a sudden, they heard. And it was coming from the ceiling. And Daddy looked at Ori and said, Ori, what are we going to do? There's a noise. And what did Ori say?
What?
He said, let's go check it out. Let's go check out the noise. So they got out of bed, and they got a ladder. And from the ladder, they climbed to the roof. And when they got to the top of the roof, Ori looked around and he saw the biggest, giantest, scariest bear monster in the whole world. It was huge. It had 3 claws and it had 2 eyes and it had a long tail. And at the end of the tail, it had spikes on it. And it swung it around and it kept hitting the top of the roof and it would make the sound. Every time the tail would hit the roof, that's the sound it would make. So the monster grabbed Ori by the arm and started chewing on it. And it was chewing and gnawing on Ori's arm. So Daddy walked up to the monster and punched it in the nose. And the monster started to cry. and Daddy grabbed Ori and they ran down the ladder. And they got back in the house and locked the door, right?
Yep.
And then Ori hid under his bed while Daddy thought of a plan. He's like, what could we do? What could scare the monster away for good? You know what Daddy thought of?
Okay.
What did Daddy think of? I don't know either. Just then, when Dad and Ori are hiding under the bed, Mommy comes home and Mommy punches the bear right in the nose and gives it tickle monsters until it runs away and everybody is safe. The end.
Yeah.
Phew, that was a good story, huh?
It's my turn to tell a story.
Okay, it's Ori's turn to tell a story.
This once upon a time, there's 5 little boys. Their name's Kenzie, Ori, Ollie, Kenzie, and Mia.
So there's Kenzie, Ori, Ollie, Mia, 4 kids.
No, 5 kids.
Oh, who's the 5th kid?
It's Kenzie. 5th is Kenzie.
Kenzie twice?
Yeah, Kenzie twice.
Oh, okay.
It's 5 kids.
Okay. And then how the rest of the story go?
No, that is not a survival. It's a spooky game. I told you a spooky game.
Oh, okay.
Spooky story. Once upon a time, when they turned out the monster, it was a monster.
What kind of monster? A fur monster like a bear?
Yeah. Sharp claws.
Sharp claws?
It have the biggest claws.
The biggest claws?
Yep. Wait. It was Dream Monster.
It was a green monster?
Yep.
Oh no. Sounds scary. Is that the end?
No, not yet. Then the monster did eat it, and I punched it right in the nose.
You punched it right in the nose?
Yep. It was dead.
It was dead?
Yep.
Man, you must have punched it really hard.
Yep.
Is that the end?
Yep. That was the end.
You have to say the end.
Yeah. That was your turn to tell a story.
The end.
The end.
The end.